Dame tu cosita, dame tu cosita, ay.
Oh, gosh. It's the 5th one this week. Goodness, what a nightmare. That chiseled face is the most purest form of ecstasy. I just gotta focus on something else. Because after all, I want to make high quality content that's both informational but also entertaining. I want to expand my horizons and talk about something new and fresh. And most importantly, I want to make something inspirational, a timeless classic that will be remembered years later down the line. Or I can just talk about Sonic CD. Well, it's about time I covered this. With the success of Sonic 1, Sega wanted a sequel. But due to business issues and disagreements, Yuji Naka, the aforementioned creator of Sonic the Hedgehog and the now public disaster of Balan Wonderworld, quit Sega of Japan and was hired by Sega America to create Sonic 2. Meanwhile, at Japanese Sega, they were working on a game to attract more audiences to their Genesis add-on, the Sega CD, due to the thing having low sales. Oh crap, what should we do? Guys, I've got it. This soon results in Sonic CD the Hedgehog. Yeah, we like to use his porn star name, Sonic CD. I don't really remember much from this game. Don't get me wrong, I played it, but not to a degree like the original classics or hell, even the GameCube games. I mean, the most I've gotten from this game was flashes of red and foaming from the mouth. So, take that for what you will. And even though the Sega CD failed, Sonic CD still sold over 1.5 million copies. Now that doesn't sound like much compared to its other predecessors, but you gotta understand that the Sega CD sold over 2.24 million units. So chances are if you're buying the add-on, there's a 99% chance that you're buying Sonic CD. Now, I don't have the original copy of the game, nor do I have a copy of Sonic Gems Collection, so I'll be taking a look at the Christian Whitehead port, which is available on iOS, Android, and the PC version, which I'll be playing. Will it be fun? Will I find any form of problems? Why haven't I reviewed this game before Sonic the Hedgehog 3? I just kind of forgot. I just made a little mistake. Let's take a look at Sonic CD. So, the game starts and it actually throws us into an animated cutscene. Oh man, so I don't remember much of Sonic CD as a whole, but this cutscene has always stuck with me even as a child. It shows everything that represents Sonic as a whole, from personality, theming, and yes, even by design. I mean, just look at him, he's adorable! But something about this cutscene just feels a little bit off. I don't know, just listen to it. Huh. Hang on, let me look something up real quick. Yeah, the music is different, so what's up with that? Well, that's because Sonic CD actually has two soundtracks, one for Japanese and European audience, and another for Americans. Now, why they decided to make two exclusive soundtracks for two different regions is an answer I'll never understand, but hey, that leaves more moisture for my eardrums. Right, the plot. We start off Sonic CD with our stubby little hedgehog riding towards Never Lake to see the arrival of Little Planet, which visits the planet Earth? Mobius? Or is that just the cartoons? Anyways, which visits the planet once every year. However, Sonic witnesses the planet completely roboticized and chained down on a mountain with Eggman's face on it. So, making like a mother on Black Friday, Sonic rushes up there to see what's going on. It turns out that Dr. Eggman somehow went back into the past and was able to roboticize the planet with his new robot generators. Oh, and he's using flowers instead of animals this time. Motherfucker! Not to mention that this is a game that introduced two new characters in the series. Amy Rose, who soon gets kidnapped by Sonic's now long-awaited rival, Metal Sonic. So not only does Sonic need to free Little Planet from Eggman's grasp, but now he has to rescue Amy before Eggman... Actually, I don't know. What was he gonna do to Amy if he didn't make it? No, I got you, Miss Rose. What are you gonna do to me? We're gonna make you... Oh shoot. What were we gonna do with her? Well, we're gonna make you watch Jack and Jill. Alrighty, hopping into the game and, well, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Uses momentum-based physics to traverse each level. There are still rings to collect, monitors to find for extra power-ups. There's multiple ways to get to the goal. Everything is still here from 2 games prior. Now Sonic has a new move in his arsenal, the Super Peel Out. By pressing up in the jump button, Sonic will rev up his feet and move at breakneck speeds, which may sound cool in theory, but you're still vulnerable to enemies. And since the spin dash makes a return to this title, I rarely use this move. Oh boy, I'm about to cut some deep here, huh? Alright, let me get prepared real quick. It is Sonic's job to go back to the past and destroy Eggman's generators. Every single one. By doing this, Sonic needs to hit these signs that says past on it, and maintain his speed for a good few seconds. If any small thing disrupts Sonic's momentum, you have to find another sign and try again. Mess up too many times in a level, then you have to restart all over again. Getting to the past can be quite discomforting due to the game's level design. I've mentioned on and on again that the level design in Sonic 2 is just perfect. The developers managed to combine both speed and platforming while not being punishing, but at the same time not being too mindless. However, Sonic CD reverts to Sonic's 1 form of level design, which I've stated that usually resorts to trial and error while punishing the player for going too fast. Here, it's much, much worse. The levels are too cramped and confined, and it makes it even more intoxicating when I need to move fast for the generators, and right before I head to the past, I suddenly stop due to an inconspicuous rock or just plain bad enemy placement. Oh, come on! How was I supposed to see that coming? He was literally right behind a tree! Where are the loops, the slopes, the long hills? There's barely any of that in Sonic CD. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some sections of the game where speed is accepted, but it's either a short sequence or a means of getting towards the past. Yeah. But let's do some math here real quick. There are 7 zones in this game, with 3 acts per piece. And the time generators are only in acts 1 and 2 of the zones. That means you have to collect a total of 14 generators. Miss only one of them, and you ain't getting that good ending. You also need to be on the lookout for the future signs. They're just like the past signs, but they'll only take you to the future. But what are the points of these things? Since the generators are inside the past, going to the future is completely dispensable. And do not touch a future sign if you already encountered a past sign. If Sonic so much as licked the rust from the bottom of the pool, it will overwrite the past and you either have to find another sign or start your stage over again if you already encountered too many of them. Gosh damn it! You know, I've never encountered a Sonic game that both frustrated and annoyed me so much at this level. I mean, sure, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 had some annoying problems I didn't like, but at least it saved itself from its good level design. As for Sonic CD, this is the equivalent of your little sibling poking you over and over again while you try to study up on your algebra. I didn't even mention about the special stages. Oh yes, if destroying the generators isn't your cup of tea, this game brought back special stages, which I can wholeheartedly say that they can go calmly fuck right off! Sorry about that. These so happen to be some of the worst special stages in classic Sonic history. You need to collect 50 rings and reach them at the end of the level and jump in this big ring here. I didn't like that in Sonic 1, so why the hell did they bring it back? But that doesn't even compare to the actual problems with the special stages itself. You destroy these UFOs before the time runs out in order for Sonic to get the time stones. Yes, time stones, not Chaos Emeralds. Why? Because the sky is purple. The problem? Let's go down the list, shall we? 1. The water. 2. The collision detection. There were times where I thought I was pinpoint to destroying the UFOs, but it turns out I was only 68 feet away from it. 3. The water. 4. There are these fans and trip hazards all over the stage, which could cause Sonic to hover over the UFOs or completely trip over them, which could waste more time. 5. Sonic controls are really sluggish and stiff. 6. The freaking water again! If Sonic so much as put his pinky toe inside the blue tainted Kool-Aid, you'll lose more time. The longer you stay inside, the faster time is taken away from you. Look at this! Does this look like I'm having fun here? No! This isn't fun! This is HR puffin stuff, bitches!
HR puffin stuff!
Not to mention I've encountered a lot of glitches and bugs in this game. Now don't worry, it's not Sonic 06 bad or anything, but I've gotten some collision detection issues, some stuttering, and... What the... Sonic, how are you doing that? I want to do that. Can I do that? Wait. Like I said, it doesn't happen a lot of the time, but these are some little things that disrupt my experience with the... No, screw it. Screw it. I'm not doing this. No, I refuse to complete this game. I'm not lying when I say this, but when this happened to me, I literally turned the game right off and just went outside. I just couldn't take it anymore.
3 weeks later.
My head hurts. After a while, I just stopped and started a new save file and played it casually from here on out. And even then, I was able to finish the game under 50 minutes. Yeah, if you take the 100% completion out of the equation, you're pretty much left with an uneventful Sonic game where you can beat the zones within under a minute. Even the zones themselves in the game aren't that much to write home about. Palm Tree Panic. If you like Green Hill, then it's like this but with palm trees. Not a bad starting stage, and there's a lot of items to collect and explore through. Collision Chaos. Ugh, chaos is right. Not only is this zone way too flashy, but you'll be propelled by constant amount of springs and bumpers, which lead me to a headache afterwards. Tidal Tempest. Okay, what's with all the alliteration? This is just a watered down labyrinth zone. I mean, hell, there's some times where I barely touched the water. Quartz Quadrant. It's just there. Wacky Workbench. Good gosh, was this a pain. You barely have any control in the level due to the countless amount of floor trampolines, and this zone is way too flashy. Seriously, someone could have a seizure from this. Stardust Speedway. Now this is my favorite zone in the game. With all the loops, the speed, the aesthetic, and even the music. It's the type of Sonic level design I was looking for in this game. Metallic Madness. It's difficult, but ain't no Scrap Brain or Metropolis Zone. Not even Chibi Sonic left an impression on me. Actually, the only thing I remember most about this game were the bosses. Yeah, now don't get me wrong, all the Eggman fights in this game are just pathetic. I mean hell, the Wrecking Ball was more threatening than all these bosses. But as for here, it's not so much as hitting Eggman, but finding a way to maneuver his traps and try to work them at your advantage. Except for the Metal Sonic race. Seriously, that had no intrigue on me. You race against Metal Sonic to get to the end of the stage and save Amy, while Eggman has an instant death laser trying to catch up with Sonic. Though, why didn't he use that in the first place? This stage has a massive spike fetish, so 80% of the race I was just jumping around like a complete lunatic, and the other 20% of the time I was dodging Metal Sonic's attacks. Come on baby, come on, almost there, almost— No! Why did you put spikes there? You absolute lardasses! I'm sorry guys, but this felt like a low point in the series. And don't get me wrong, there's a good handful of ideas and concepts I like. When the game is not being so flashy, it tends to look really well crafted and beautiful. The bosses are fun and interesting, and using speed to time travel is a nice idea. But what does good ideas mean if the execution is botched? The level design is horrible. Some either gave me a headache or hurts my eyes. If you're playing 100%, I guarantee you will have a frustrating time. But if you're playing casually, it'll be a bleak disappointment. If you're going to associate yourself with Sonic CD in any way or fashion, listen to the soundtrack. Seriously, these are some of the best composed stuff in any classic Sonic game. Unless you want a good kick in the balls or find Sonic 1 too easy, I advise you to stay away from this game. To be honest with you guys, so far, this was one of the more harder reviews to write for. Not only was it a new year and I want to present myself in a different way, but there was just so much crap that was thrown at me that I want to get all my points out there without trying to sound forced. Well, 4 games down, only 2 more to go. So next time we meet, we'll be taking a look at Sonic and Knuckles, and pretty soon, hopefully, Sonic Mania. As always, I'm the #1 Time Mate. Hope you had a great time watching this video. Please remember to wash your hands. Now, will you excuse me? I need a little bit of rest. Yep, with all that alcohol I consumed, my liver is at failure. So, night-night.